Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday, January 7th, Marlington Local School District Board of Education Organizational Meeting, 2026. Pledge of Allegiance, please stand. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Reading of the mission statement. In collaboration with staff, community, parents, and students, the Marlington Local School District will develop lifelong learners who understand and apply knowledge and demonstrate excellence in pursuing the highest standards with effective intervention to challenge every student. Oath of office. Here we go.
Okay.
Lavery, come up. Are we doing this all together or do we have to do separate?
Separate.
Oh, okay.
Separate.
Okay, to welcome everyone, and no, I guess you're welcome to me. It's an honor to
Welcome.
be here.
Hey,
Thank
Judge,
you.
why don't you go right up there up front? You have a mic right there.
You want to go first?
Karen first, Kathy.
Ladies first.
I got Karen first.
Humphreys, Krupko.
Even he's like in our colors and everything.
You want to put your left hand on the Bible, and raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I solemnly swear or affirm
I solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
my duties
my duties
as a member of the Board of Education
as a member of the Board of Education
of the Marlington Local School District,
of the Marlington Local School District,
located in Stark County, Ohio,
located in Stark County, Ohio,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
in accordance with the laws now in effect
in accordance with the laws now in effect
and hereafter to be enacted,
and hereafter to be enacted
during the continuance in said office until my successor is elected and qualified. During the continuance in this office
during my continuance in this office
and until my successor
and until my successor
is elected and qualified.
is elected and qualified.
If so, answer I do.
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay. You want to sign this right here?
Now you can come up with him.
Then take it over to the treasurer. Yep.
Oh, then.
Then I sign you. Okay. Kathy Krupko, you want to bring your cane? Sure, good. Okay, you want to hold the Bible? Bring them on. Okay. Thanks for coming. What's your name? Oh, well, this is nice to do this. Yeah. Nice grammar. Okay. Repeat after me. No, that's all right. Well, I didn't break that last part up. That was my fault. I solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge my duties as a member of the Board of Education of the Marlington Local School District, located in Stark County, Ohio, to the best of my ability, in accordance with the laws now in effect and hereafter to be enacted, through the continuance in said office until my successor is elected and qualified. If so, answer I do. Congratulations. 3 times for us.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to sign? Yeah, that once. Wasn't that once out at your house, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago.
We won't talk about that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank
Give that
Cole.
over to
Yeah, let me just.
Betty.
You want to tell? Yeah, right. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, hold that for me. Okay, repeat after me. I solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge my duties as a member of the Board of Education of the Marlington Local School District, located in Stark County, Ohio, to the best of my ability, in accordance with the laws now in effect and hereafter to be enacted right, during my continuance in said office, and until my successor is elected and qualified. If so, answer, I do. Congratulations. Want to sign right here? And then you want to take this over to Bob.
It's fine, you can leave it there.
Here,
He'll need it. I can get it later too. He'll need it. Yeah, we got it. Congratulations.
I'd like to say congratulations to our board members.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks
Let's go around. I'd like to thank the Honorable Judge Lavery for coming tonight and swearing in our board members.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mhm. Okay. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hagan? Here. Ms. Humphries?
Here.
Ms. Krupko?
Here.
Mr. Ryan?
Here.
Mr. Swift?
Here.
Adoption of the meeting agenda. Are there any, well, is there a motion to adopt this agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift?
Yes.
Ms. Krupko?
Yes.
Mr. Hagan?
Yes.
Ms. Humphries?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Election of board president.
Nominate Karen Humphries.
Second.
Mark is going
Is
to.
that Mark with the second?
Yeah, he got in before John. Are there any other nominations? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Krupko?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Mr. Hagan?
Yes.
Ms. Humphries?
Yes.
Mr. Swift?
Yes.
What do we do? We go up there?
Yes, ask Mr. Lavery to perform this as well.
That's Lavery.
It is right here.
No, you're okay. If you'd like to, you could hold it for Mrs. Humphries.
Okay, once again, I, and state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
State of Ohio,
and I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and will faithfully and
my duties
my duties
as President of the Marlington Board of Education
as president
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability
in accordance with the laws now in effect, and hereafter to be enacted.
and hereafter to be enacted.
Okay. Congratulations again. You want to take this over and Bob fills this one?
Okay, thank you. Election of vice president. Is there a motion for a vice president?
Jonathan Swift.
Second.
Any other nominations? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Ms. Krupko?
Yes.
Mr. Hagan?
Yes.
Ms. Humphries?
Yes.
Mr. Swift?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is a pretty short one. Repeat after me. I, and state your name,
I, Jonathan Swift,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially discharge
and impartially discharge
my duties
my duties
as Vice President of the Marlington Board of Education,
as Vice President of the Marlington Board of Education,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
in accordance
in accordance
with the laws now in effect
with the laws now in effect
and hereafter to be enacted.
and hereafter to be enacted.
Congratulations. You want to take this over, Bob? Fill that out.
Not for this. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you again, Judge Lavery.
Thank you.
Okay, annual resolution for consideration. Is there a motion to establish the date, time, and place of the regular meetings of the Marlington Local Board of Education as the third Thursday of each month at 6 p.m. in the DLZ at Marlington High School. Said Board of Education may set an alternate date or other locations as determined by the board at the conclusion of the meetings.
That is incorrect.
I know, I was like, we were the third, I thought it was the second.
So we need to, that needs to be restated as, unless you guys wish to change, it would stay the second Thursday of the month.
Yes.
That's why I was
Yeah.
like, am I forgetting that? Okay, so I'm recommending a motion to establish the date, time, and place of the regular meetings of the Marlington Local Board of Education as the second Thursday of each month at 6 p.m. at the DLZ at Marlington High School. We can set alternative dates or locations as determined by the board at the conclusion of the meetings.
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
That accommodates all your new meetings, correct?
Yeah, either way. I mean, we've been doing it for the last year, so I don't really want to flip-flop around right now. You guys have been good with that consistency, so that's fine.
Works for me.
That's fine. We're good. Okay. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Is there a motion to appoint Kathy as delegate to the Ohio School Boards Association Annual Conference?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Liaison alternate to the OSBA, appointing who as a legislative liaison? Does someone want to volunteer? Jonathan?
Jonathan?
Or who wants
Josh?
to volunteer?
I think it was Jonathan last year.
I don't know.
This is Jonathan's turn? Oh, there's,
I
we had
think it
turns.
should be Jonathan.
turns.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
guess I'll
recommend
I'll do it.
Jonathan?
Basically, I have to show up if Kathy doesn't, right?
Right.
Okay, Kathy, you're just gonna have to be there every time.
Hey, Jonathan.
Wow, okay. Okay, so the motion is, who made the motion? Mark?
Yeah. Move to have Jonathan.
And Kathy seconded it. Okay. All right. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Recommend the motion to appoint the following representatives for the upcoming year. I'm thinking the same. So policy was Jonathan, correct?
As a board rep, yes.
Board rep. Curriculum was me.
Correct.
Finance was Mark.
Yes.
Building and grounds was Josh.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
And extracurricular was Kathy.
Yes.
Okay, is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Existing bylaws and policies for the operation of the Marlington Local Board of Education, Marlington Local School District are hereby approved. And there's a list. Has anything changed on this list?
No, what we have if there's any changes from last year, it would be the last two lines. It says the Marlington Local School District is authorized to participate in joint person team programs authorized by Ohio Revised Code 9.48, and the Marlington Local School District is authorized to participate in contracts authorized under Ohio Revised Code 167.081. Those two were added. I did send the bylaws over to the Ricker Graydon's attorney, and their construction attorney got back to me and said, due to House Bill 96, basically now everything falls under a bidding process. So it used to be before anything that was connected to a building. All right, so if you're talking about a building and it's breaking the threshold of, say, $75,000, you're going to have to go through the formal bidding process. That would include an architect, and, you know, that's just the money that it cost the taxpayer, to be honest with you, because that's what we're spending. Where, like, we've been doing paving and lighting, those weren't connected to a building, so we were able to get bids, but the board was able to choose as they want. Well, the legislators threw in House Bill 96, and now basically, if it sits on our grounds, it has to go through a very formal bidding process. So
Is there a financial limit? I can't
anything
remember.
over $75,000.
Okay.
So it boils down to, their suggestion would be, like, we already have in there, we're in the co-op for the ESC and the cooperative purchases for here. He suggested adding in the Ohio cooperative purchase. It just basically broadens our cooperative purchasing agreement. There's a lot more out there than just this area, is what it was. So he said it just basically allows you to give more bidding options. It doesn't change the law, it just gives you more options to bid.
Yeah.
So, like, my main question, like, let's just give you a general question, Vasco. We've been using them. Vasco is not in the ESC's bids now. You know, they're not part of the co-op in ESC, but they're in other larger co-ops in the state of Ohio. So it's just like, you know, so if we wanted to get any bids from Vasco, they needed to be inside this co-op, or Jeffrey's Construction, or you name it, just pick somebody. So it's just interesting what different entities fall in. So I just try to say, is there a way to just give us an opportunity as many co-ops? So those that under Ohio Revised Code, those two are in there. So that's what he looked up and put in there.
Okay,
Other than that, it's identical.
everything's the same.
Correct.
Okay. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
And Treasurer's Authority. The treasurer is authorized to pay bills within the limits of appropriations when merchandise has been received in good condition or when contractual obligations become due. There are 6 or 7 points there. Has anything changed from?
There's no
Previous.
changes there.
No changes. Okay, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko.
Yes.
Superintendent's Authority. Recommend the motion to approve the following resolutions pertaining to the superintendent as presented. The superintendent and/or designee is authorized to act for the board on matters pertaining to surplus property procurement and federal grant applications and reports. And the rest of the things there. Has any of that changed?
Yes.
Okay.
We eliminated, there was a line in there that gave the superintendent the authority to give the up to a $500 severance, or you would say retirement gift to any retirees. The attorneys felt that that's, not that it could, this is her exact words, where it gave her pause, because she said that an auditor could look at that as a standpoint of giving a gift that is for something not worked using money. So they felt that we're going to have to look at it a different end around. So they felt maybe just taking that out from the superintendent's authority would be good. So I removed it. And then the final line on there was added. The superintendent is authorized to accept employer resignations as such resignation is effective immediately upon receipt of the superintendent. That's the only thing that was added, and that's basically allowing for me to accept a resignation, and they can't come back and then take it back without my permission.
Okay.
So they said sometimes what happens is like somebody will resign, or maybe they, that was through the process they resigned, but the board meeting might not be for 20 days. They come in a week later and say, take it back. Well, before they could do that, this allows the give or take more put on the situation at hand. She said so that. So there was one removed and then one added.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Krupko?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Mr. Hagan?
Yes.
Ms. Humphries?
Yes.
Mr. Swift?
Yes.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Mr. Hagan?
Yes.
Ms. Humphries?
Yes.
Ms. Krupko?
Yes.
Thank you. We'll be back in 9 minutes for our regular meeting.
It's the only time.
Good evening, and welcome to the Wednesday, January 7th, 2026 Marlington Local School District Board of Education regular meeting. Call to order. Okay. Is there, let me see, invocation. Do we have someone for the invocation?
We did have Mr. Bush tonight, but he could not make it. He was supposed to because he thought it was on Thursday originally that, so he said he'll reschedule any month coming up for us. So Mr. Foss is
Mr. Foss will step in. Thank you.
Okay, let's pray. Dear Lord, we thank you again that we can meet like this freely and make decisions that will positively affect the community and the children who attend school here. And to that end, we pray that you will give the board wisdom tonight and direct this year as we start, that it would be a good one for the students especially. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Roll call.
Mr. Hagan,
Here.
Ms. Humphries,
Here.
Ms. Krupko,
Here.
Mr. Ryan,
Here.
Mr. Swift.
Here.
Thank you. Reading of the mission statement. In collaboration with staff, community, parents, and students, the Marlington Local School District will develop lifelong learners who understand and apply knowledge and demonstrate excellence in pursuing the highest standards with effective intervention to challenge every student. Additions or corrections? Are there any additions or corrections to the meeting agenda?
No.
Thank you. Adoption of the agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Curriculum update. Mrs. Cayley.
That was quick. Good evening. So I just have one item that I'd like to go over with you, and that is looking at the proposed changes for the high school program of studies. There are a couple of things we're going to go through this evening, but you'll see that they're all pretty self-explanatory. So these are the list. This is the list of edits that we made for this next year's program. And then what I'm going to do is go here so that we can talk about them. The first one is on page 3, and that is simply changing the name from Chad Hilliard to Scott Stair for our athletic director. We also, on page 5...
Hey, Renee, can you go to page 3 if you're going to do that?
I sure can, yeah. Right here.
Thank you.
Sorry, thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're changing that. The next change would be on page 5. And that is simply, you see the highlighted, we just added the phrase, House Bill 8 situation arises. We added House Bill 8 language, so it's very self-explanatory. The third change is on page 33. And what's taking place here is we are phasing out aviation and adding digital electronics to engineering 2. And so if you remember, we transitioned our current engineering program. The way that we had been doing it in the past was that students were able to opt to take these various engineering courses that then didn't allow it to be a true career tech pathway. And so we were having individuals that would take courses and become concentrators and then not completers because they didn't complete the course. So because they might take a course here and a second course and then never take that senior level course. So we redesigned that, and now we have students, when they're moving into the 11th grade, they're taking the 2 11th grade courses and then the 2 12th grade courses so that they become completers and not just concentrators in the engineering career tech pathway. And then the fourth change would be on page 61. This is, give me 1 second here.
Can you go back 1 second?
I sure can.
What's a breadboard?
What's a breadboard?
Say that one more time.
What's a breadboard? It says, including wiring breadboard.
It's for putting circuits.
What's a breadboard? Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure.
Josh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm like, I'm
Gosh,
not
go
sure.
see.
All right, now you can.
It's for trying different circuits. It's a bunch of empty slots where you can join, temporary circuits together before you make a circuit board.
So you're seeing what works together, or?
Yeah, you put in diodes or different jumpers and different things to test out a circuit, as a hypothetical before you make it a permanent fixture.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then the next change on the fourth change on page 61 is in regards to a change with the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce. They are making changes to the Natural Resources Energy A6 pathway, which is currently what Mrs. Scheckler teaches. And so because of those changes, we are looking at making some possible changes within our curriculum pathways. They are transitioning some of the current courses that are in that pathway into a new energy pathway. And so those decisions have not been finalized yet with ODEW, so we cannot make our final decisions until that happens. And so once those changes have been made and we've had an opportunity to have discussions with the teacher, then we'll have a better understanding, being able to make those updates in our program of study. So essentially what they're doing is they're adding a new pathway, which is an energy pathway. And some of the courses that are currently being taught in our A6 pathway will no longer be under that A6 pathway. They're going to be under the new, I think it's called K1 energy pathway. And so we have to have conversations on, are we changing and going to go to a new pathway? Are we going to remain in A6 and change out the courses that we're teaching? So those are those discussions that we still have to have with the teacher. And then the final change that was made for next school year's program of study is on page 62. And what we did was we met with Mr. Tanner and had some discussions in regards to the web exams that the students take, and we flip-flopped the junior and senior level courses. So if you were to look at last year's program of studies, the junior courses that are currently listed were senior courses, and the ones that are listed as senior courses were junior courses last year. So we flip-flopped them to make more sense with the programming, the progression of learning that Mr. Tanner is doing with the horticulture students, and to make them more aligned with the web exams that they're responsible for taking. And so those are our major changes for the program of studies. Outside of that, the only thing we would be we're looking to get it approved in February, at February's board meeting. The only correction that may potentially need to be made after that would be dependent upon ODEW and where we're at with that transition of the pathway.
So Ms. Cayley will be emailing each of you basically the 60-page our course of study for the high school, and then you guys can go ahead and review that over the next month. She'll send you the edit page that she has here. Mm-hmm. You can take a look at those edits. So we do spend some time, Ms. Cayley does with our counselors and Mr. Farrell. They invite me in, then we spent probably a good few hours reviewing the edits and talking through, discussions, because what you have to understand is we have multiple classes in there, and you may question and say, well, I understand. I see a speech class. Why is that not an option for, say, so-and-so at the high school level? That is dependent on how many students we have sign up for that class. It's as much as we would love to say we can offer everything in our course of study, we can't do that unless we have willing participants or students willing to take the courses. So the courses are available. We have credentialed teachers to do it. So everything that's in there, we have teachers credentialed to do in our high school course of study, but that doesn't mean we always offer them every year. It's all dependent upon the interest in that particular course.
What are the parameters for courses to study? Like what's required by the law, obviously, the interest as far as this goes, and like the trends?
Well, it's interest, it's trends, and then it's what we have teachers credentialed to do. Okay, so like Renee would say I was feisty in the meeting. Okay, she laughs, because I'm one of those very similar with like, I think of my own children or my kids that have gone through here and say, I give the example, we have culinary as a thing for CTE, okay, which we know we can fill with our juniors and seniors, which is fine. What's stopping us from having, say, a foods elective? We would fill it versus kids sitting in study hall. Okay, so that's, that was like my thing, like freshman, sophomore. Let's just have foods, basic cooking. And if they really like it, if that's a trend they want, they can lead into the culinary side of it or not, but at least they're getting the basic skill set of that. Just like we do for junior achievement or when the Dave Ramsey that we get from the Marlington Alumni Association that Mr. Elfay teaches, and then, but as Renee says, yeah, in theory, that's great, but you still have to have somebody credentials. If we're getting, correct me if I'm wrong, if we're giving a credit to a student at our high school based on the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce, that teacher has to be credentialed in a specific thing, which is a code that goes into EMIS, which unfortunately we don't have, say, that particular person, or if we do, their schedule's already full because they're already tied to a specific CTE course that we're using for our current students.
Yes, and so part of the process at the high school each year prior to us meeting as a team to review the program of studies and the potential updates to have for the next school year is there's an opportunity for teachers to propose additional courses to the program of studies. And that's based upon student interest, trends, various things of that sort. Then they propose it to us. We have discussions. They sometimes will provide evidence as to why they feel that this might be a good course. I will tell you right now, sometimes we do have to decline depending upon what that is, not because we don't want to allow students to have that opportunity, but we're looking for things currently that we can add to the program of studies that aren't pigeonholed, so to speak. We want it to be able to open up student schedules more, and if it's something that we may only have 5 or 6 students that could take, we're going to look at something where we can incorporate more students right now than that, because we have a limited number of staff, and we know currently we are looking for courses for our 9th and 10th grade students to be able to take while they're on campus. So that is part of the process before we even sit down as a team to have discussions about the program of studies and what we want to include and what edits and updates we want to include there. We also look at numbers. We have very rich discussions about where are our student numbers, where are students trending in regards to classes in which they are taking, where is our licensure at, or is licensure changing? Sometimes there's updates with ODEW, and like Mr. Swisher said, we cannot offer a course where we don't have a licensed teacher to teach that course. So we have to be very mindful when we're proposing certain things that we're going back and looking at licensure to ensure, is that person even properly certified to teach that course? And it goes back to what Mr. Swisher said with EMIS. We have to make sure everything aligns with EMIS, or else we get fatal errors, and it doesn't allow us. We don't want those.
So it's a broader discussion that we're going to start working, trying to keep you in the loop on, that Ms. Kaylee and I really just starting to tip the iceberg of, what can we do for our kids and more to keep them here, even if it's from a club to a credentialed, something that's credentialed or not. And then on top of that, as we navigate the legislators and what they're giving us for finances, and as we do our 5-year forecast, do we need to start looking at it, particularly at the high school level, something that maybe is more different to help our kids that's trending in the right way? And Ms. Kaylee's worked real hard the last few years to kind of target through grants and different avenues like our CTE. So we've gotten grants to revamp into the coding, which is supporting the AI, which is great, it's growing. Our engineering is now tied. We're the first, public school district to tie in with the University of Mountain Union, where we're getting the CT credits, and then we're tying into that. Then we've taken, those are just 2 examples. We have, when we're looking at our horticulture or our ag program, we have land, we have opportunities there together. What's our next thing to successfully get them to promote that program differently or better so we get students interested? So like what does, say, Ohio State do with their ag program down there that makes it continue to grow? What does that draw? Is it more on the tech side versus this side? So we're going to slowly, but those are the conversations that need to happen, so that's where we're at. And then obviously we need to continue the next big discussion is obviously our arts and our athletics. That's what drives people to stay in districts. So those are conversations now that I think we're able to start having them. But this is just kind of where we're at in that conversation piece.
Great. Thank you.
And there's lots of layers to it, because then you have your college credit plus, and that's a whole nother discussion, right? So when you're looking at a master schedule and you're looking at student experiences, there are many different layers to that. And so ideally we want our well-rounded students, right? They have opportunities to excel in not only curriculars, extracurriculars, your fine arts, all of those things. So how do we ensure that we have opportunities for all of those things to happen for students? So, and we've had really great discussions, and I think we are continuing to move forward with providing those opportunities and refining opportunities so that they're more aligned with what industries are asking for in the area, what colleges are asking for, and not only in the area, but outside of the area as well. So.
And I can't say enough. I mean, Renee meets consistently with our area university, so we have a pretty good grasp. And I sit on the business side of the advisory, so we hear what they want, but between the two of us, we get, the world's changing fast. We either got to kind of stay within our confines of what we can do, but also meet the needs of our students. At the same time, we can't just sit back and say it'll be fine. So that'll be, the next year or two is going to be a lot of discussions with the board about how you guys want to navigate this, and then the best way we can move forward with what we have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Renee.
Thank you.
Public participation. Did anyone sign up to speak?
No.
Okay. Dan?
Okay, new business. We have one item in new business. It's recommended motion to approve the following resolution as shown in Exhibit A.
So moved.
Second.
This is what I sent you guys in your update last week. It was basically giving the board, you're basically giving me permission to sign the program agreement for between the board and the Stark County Council of Government. So we're in the COG. That's where health insurance are. It's where the ESC. Then we have Spark. That's our infrastructure, our IT network. They kind of, the cybersecurity side, they watch. It's a very large thing. So they've been separate. The auditor basically can't find a good way to audit ITCs, so they basically need to bring them into the COG so that way the auditor can be part of it. So I sent the program agreement. This is giving permission for me to sign the program agreement. It really is all it's asking for. Other than that, as the superintendent, all superintendents are sitting board members of Spark and the COG. So when it comes to all the voting rights, that's what the superintendent's right is as part of the COG. I sent you the who, what, when, and why. That's pretty much the nuts and bolts. So every district, our 17 districts and plus our outside districts that are tied to Spark are all going through this in January.
Okay. Any discussion?
Do we make a motion?
Yeah, a question? Or
Huh?
do you have a question?
No, I said, did we make a motion on that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, we did, okay.
Yes, we did. Okay, call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift?
Yes.
Ms. Humphries?
Yes.
Mr. Hagan?
Yes.
Ms. Krupko?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Okay, second, in old business, I recommend the board to approve the 2026-2027 Marlington local school district calendar as shown in Exhibit B.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. Did you get any comments?
None.
No comments. Okay.
Nothing changes from the days. The days are the same on both sides from last year to this year.
Okay.
Work days, things like that.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. And it was on the website, and it will be on the website. Or
It will be on the website starting tomorrow. Yep.
Okay. Okay, call the roll, please.
Ms. Krupko?
Yes.
Ms. Humphries?
Yes.
Mr. Hagan?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Mr. Swift?
Yes.
Treasurer's agenda.
first item on the treasurer's agenda is that I would recommend that the board approve the minutes from the December 11th, 2025 regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
The next item is the alternative tax budget. I would recommend that the board approve the tax budget for fiscal year 27.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I'd like to share a couple points about that. Seems like it wasn't long ago we approved this, but last year we did something similar, same thing. It's an annual requirement that we do this. The key part of it is found on the second page, where it's titled Division of Taxes Levied. Shows each of the levies that we have, their millage that they were voted for, and how much the county auditor estimates that those will bring in. And the important part about this resolution, this document actually, is that at the bottom there it says the total amount requested from the Budget Commission. And it gives $16,060,861. So the point of this is that it's a formal request to the county auditor to provide us with the monies that have been levied on behalf of the district. That's the purpose of this document.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
All right, call the roll, please.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Mr. Swift.
Yes.
Mr. Swisher.
All right, sorry about that.
Personnel.
Okay, personnel, we have, if the board is okay, we would do a consent vote for the 3 personnel items that are on the agenda today.
Yep.
Okay, we have 3 items. We have 1 certified retirement, we have 1 certified sub-hire, and we have 1 supplemental hire.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Is everybody awake right now?
Guess we're all asleep.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
Okay, as for announcements, we just, outside of athletics, that you can follow in the athletics tab, and I do send that to you guys, I try to weekly. January 16th, the end of our second 9 weeks. We're pretty much here. We're halfway through the school year. January 19th, I'm pretty sure, is Martin Luther King Day, so we are off school for that day. February 2nd is a professional day for teachers, but there's no school for students. And February 5th is parent-teacher conferences coming up that evening.
We don't have a date here for, we're going to set a work session.
I would request that we set a work session date, and then obviously our next Board of Education meeting will be set based on what you guys did in the organizational meeting. This work session I put, as I pointed out in my update, this is a work session to review summer projects, potential summer projects that the board will approve. It falls somewhat in line with the state law changes that our 5-year forecast now is due in February instead of May. So Bob and I will start putting the 5-year forecast together here probably the next few weeks. So we'd like to, I guess it would be good to hold a work session and all combined. We can talk about projects, which falls in line that we can review with Ryan Gazzoni and Bob, the 5-year forecast. And then we can just kind of go over any financial details for the upcoming year and any thoughts on that. So that would be a work session. I think that needs to happen prior to our February board meeting. So I don't know how that works out for you.
How close to that would you prefer?
Bob? So So our next board
Less
meeting
than a week
technically
is all I
would be,
need.
technically our next board meeting would be February 12th. So it'd either be the week of February 2nd or the week of January 26th.
In about a week, Bob, you said, it would be best.
What,
About
Thursday
within
the
a week.
5th?
Yeah, like Thursday, like within a week of the regular meeting would be good.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, like, the more time, the better, in a way, but that would give me enough time.
So either, okay, so Thursday the 5th, or the following week, it'd have to be Monday or Tuesday, the 9th or 10th?
No, can't do that.
No, you cannot? Can everybody do the 5th,
Fifth one.
Fifth
Is
work
that good for you?
February 5th?
should be.
Josh,
It's fine with me.
Okay, February 5th at 6?
6 o'clock work?
Yeah.
All right, I'll mark it down as February 5th at 6 PM.
Do you mind going at 5:30?
Sure.
I can do 5:30.
5:30.
Is that okay? It'll be a little bit longer of a meeting
Okay, that's fine.
to review and do the finance side and some projects. There is a home wrestling meet that night, so that way it kind of gives us some time. If you get done, you can pop in there if you want to.
Mr. Gazzoni made it sound like he would basically
No,
try
5:30
to
a.m.
work
p.m.
with our schedule, with your schedule. But of course, I'll let you know if
That's
he
okay.
has a conflict of some kind
Okay.
unexpectedly.
It's not going to be AM, Jonathan.
So 5:30 PM work session on February 5th.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then our regular meeting will be the following Thursday at the 12th.
Which is,
Correct.
yeah, February 12th, 6 PM.
February 12th at 6 PM here at the DLZ.
You got to make a
regular-
resolution for the work session, or a motion, sorry.
Is there a motion to have a work session on February 5th at 5:30 PM?
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes.
Ms. Krupko.
Yes.
Then you got to announce the next board meeting.
Next board meeting is February 12th at 6 PM here at the DLZ. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Swift,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Humphries,
Yes,
Ms. Krupko,
Yes.
Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
thank you.